GOAT of Legends League is back, and today we're going to see him bring an entirely new attack strategy to the channel that we've never seen before. It's Queen Charge Super Hogs and Regular Hogs. It appears Stars has settled on his army post-update. You see this army here with the Super Hogs and the Hogs. If you've got a name for this army, let me know down in the description below. I don't really know what to call it. I'm tempted to call it Queen Charge Hog Hybrid because it's like a hybrid mix of regular hogs and super hogs. But yeah, Stars tried out a few armies, and this is the one he's going with. So you see the Flame Flinger on the bottom side, King on the top side. For some reason, he doesn't place his healers at all. I don't really know why, and we're going to be swagging the Queen ability on this attack. So yeah, coming in, and I like this approach here because it is a box base, but the Town Hall is so deep in this base, you could probably call it an anti-2 as well. So it's like a box anti-2 hybrid, and the best way to take down these ones is to charge the Town Hall. So we got the Flame Flinger on one side setting a huge funnel, and the King on the other side also setting a huge funnel, and it means our Queen Charge is chilling. By the way, look at this. He misses this poison placement by like a 1/10 of a tile. Those gobs do not die, so it does cost him precious seconds here. He's got the skeleton spell, though, to tank the monolith. And he's about to deploy his Hog Hybrid. I want you to watch how he deploys this, because it's fascinating how people are using these Super Hogs. So have a look at this. Queen will get the Town Hall down, we know it, so we're coming in the top side, and he's just using the Super Hogs with his RC and the Warden for the core push. That's all he's using. Then he Wardens immediately uses, is that his own rage spell? I believe that is his own rage spell. Coming in there, and then what are the normal hogs used for? They're used on the edge of the base, because there's no point putting a super hog on the edge of the base. It doesn't do enough DPS by itself, and the troop investment just doesn't make sense. So you spam the super hogs into the core of the base using the funnel set by your king, and then you just take out the edge of the base with your normal hogs, and it kind of ends up being like a Lalo. You got your main push in the center, then you put down a few flanking loons every now and then, and we know Stars is one of the best Lalo deployers in the world, and he's just doing a similar thing with the hogs here, and this base gets absolutely wrecked. Look at that. 2 swag freeze spells and kind of a swag queen ability as well, so really nicely done there from Stars. But I got a few more replays for you guys so you can enjoy the Hog Hybrid. In this attack, you're gonna see Stars switches up to the Blimp, and that's what's really good about these Queen Charge Hog attacks. Whether you use Super Hogs or not, you can bring a Blimp or the Flame Flinger or the Log Launcher. All options are really good, but the Yeti Blimp, definitely the way to go. But look at this. The Raged Builder Huts are crazy. Look at that. They keep that scatter alive. And this Yeti Bomb really does not get much value at all. And that's not what we were hoping for one bit. But the Queen Charge coming in, you can tell what Stars wanted to do here, right? Also, we just lost our Unicorn, which is big trouble. Stars wanted to take out that entire scatter comp, send a nice funnel, and then Queen Charge to the Town Hall. Look at this wall break. Hits that. The next wall breaker is kind of crazy, though. I can't believe this is about to work. Puts down a Cocoa Balloon, unfortunately. Doesn't really work. Look at this. That's a much better poison spell. I don't think we see a gob in this CC, but a much better poison spell. And look at that. Somehow that wall breaker goes. I still can't quite believe that. But the wall breaker goes, and it means we have a clear path to the Town Hall. King yet again setting an awesome funnel, and that's something I really like about Queen Charge Hog attacks compared to Hybrid. Hybrid, you kind of have to bring the King with the Hybrid attacks, and just doesn't mean your Queen has as much funnel support. Perfect invis, by the way. Perfect. Make sure the Queen goes to the Town Hall, and yet again, exact same deployment. Comes in with the Super Hogs. I still can't tell if... I think there's 2 rages here, a defensive rage and a rage of our own. The Super Hogs are really good with rage spells, and then you just put the remaining hogs on the outside of the base. Just sprinkle them around. You've got 11 of them. That is definitely plenty. Now, a few of the Super Hogs go way off ahead and get completely wrecked by the Rage Tower. I mean, these Hogs aren't invincible, right? They will die, but if you've got a Rage spell and an early Warden for your Super Hogs, they will go through the base so quickly. We freeze the back end and use a skeleton spell. The skeleton spell is really handy in this comp. I couldn't recommend bringing it enough. RC gets inside the scatter dead zone. Genius play by her. 10 million IQ. We pop her ability, and it's just not enough of base left to stop this attack. All the hogs have died. You see the riders running around, which is pretty funny. They're not the quickest troop ever, but they do nice cleanup. But yeah, there's just not much the base can do. If you get a really nice queen charge, you get some siege machine and king value, there's just never that much for the hogs to do, honestly. In this attack, you'll see a similar approach to the last one, but without the Yeti bomb. So Stars didn't see the value in Yeti bomb in that scatter. I actually think he could have. If he pulled the CC, definitely would have been worth it, but not sure he would have. So coming in with the Flame Flinger, and look at this, right? The base is not expecting someone to Flame Flinger here because there's literally a defensive hero right there. And that's what makes this super nice. Going to get rid of a scatter. Can't really ask for a whole lot more than that. And we're coming in, and I believe he's able to get this wall breaker here. I don't know if he's noticed that there's a skeleton on his Flame Flinger. That's crazy. You can barely see it. Actually, you can't see it anymore, but there is one skeleton there. What a genius skeleton. And it's actually going to kind of mess up this attack. You'll see why in a second. This ends up being a really crazy recovery. So, queen charge coming in, and yeah, we get a healer swap. I mean, look, Stars did make a mistake not seeing the skeleton on his Flame Flinger, but, I mean, I'm not sure he deserved quite this much bad luck. The healers switched to the Yetis, and this is looking ugly. Thankfully, because we use the king on the bottom side, we are able to get the town hall, and we come in with the super hogs yet again, sending them straight through the middle. We got the headhunters that we're going to get in the warden ability here. That is a... I can't tell. I wish there was a way to tell... Yeah, that is a defensive rage spell, sorry. You can tell by looking at the peripheral of the rage, but I think there's 2 rage spells there. Yet again, just how the meta is at the moment, right? Having to tell which one's the defensive one and which one's the offensive one. But even with all this DPS in the core of the base, there's nothing they can do to stop this. You just overrun the base, and I mean, look at that! Look at how many hogs he has up. I have no idea how this works, but it shows how quickly, with the rage spell and the warden ability, how quickly these super hogs can decimate the entire core of the base. This is another attack that I can't quite believe tripled. Look at Stars. Even when he's using Queen Charge Hogs, he still gets baited. But even when he's using Queen Charge Gobs, the bait doesn't matter. He's still going to come in with the triple anyway. So let's see how he manages to do this. He also swags a rage. I think he thought the Yetis would path back into the scatter, but there was just no way that was ever happening. So we're coming in with the pre-swag. Nice balloons, by the way, to catch out all these red bombs. Someone, whoever this defender is here, Arjun, I hope they got that right, is feeling a bit trolly, and I gotta respect that. Game recognized game. Okay, so wall break comes in, opens up the expo, but that's actually not what we want. This CC is really awkward. Thankfully, we're pulling it reasonably early, though. Poison spell goes down. We'll get most of those archers. King on the bottom side, really nicely done. And if you haven't seen what he's trying to do with this queen charge yet, you should be able to tell now, because he's trying to charge the town hall. Kind of crazy when you think about it, and it is going to work. Look at that. She steps in perfectly. She'll go for the builder hut next, and we are in business. King even pulls... No, he didn't pull the poison tower. I thought the king did, but it does go to the queen, unfortunately. But she's fighting skeletons, which is fine yet again. Come in with just our super hogs straight into the eagle, but they're actually going to die really quickly here, because look, the NATO, a giant bomb, another giant bomb, another giant bomb, and then the scatter hits as well. Can't believe there is actually a few hogs still alive, admittedly without their riders, but still a few hogs left alive. But this attack, still not looking amazing. We got a back-end monolith here, which is probably why we didn't charge the town hall from over here, right? And the RC is on low health as well. Queen just gets the town hall down. Skeleton is way too late. And is that going to be a swag skeleton spell? The RC ability goes off. She gets a little extra health. The healers come over. They're trying to bolster up her HP. We got a hog and a loon on the bottom side. We're using everything in our inventory to tank this back-end monolith. We cannot afford it to lock onto our RC. It does lock onto the RC, but we use the freeze spell. we've still got, we do not have the Diggy, but we still have the Poison Lizard, and we use our final freeze spell, and that is a triple. Really nice recovery here from Stars. So you saw 4 attacks today, 2 with failed siege machines, and yet he's still able to get the triple. And my question is, have you guys tried this army? Will you give this army a go? I know it's tough giving up the sneaky gobs compared to a Queen Charge Hog hit, but these Super Hogs look insanely strong. And if you want to see more of Stars, we don't have more Queen Charge Hog replays, but we do have his Blizzard Lalo pre-update. Obviously can't do it post-update, but we do have some Blizzard Lalo attacks from him pre-update put on the left. If you want to see Queen Charge Hogs, we've also got the #1 player in the world who finished #1 as well on the left. I'll put that there as well.